Shalom, Israel, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Ari with H.O.I Las Vegas, coming again with another precept of the day, another Card Chronicles, and another episode of the Truth. We're gonna go into how we must have order in the truth, man. Right? But first and foremost, before we get started, I'd like to give honor and glory to Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Yahushai. I'd like to give a double honors to the elders that paved the way in this truth, and we can get right to it. Let's start with the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, and we're going to read verse 14 and 15, and it reads, this is Deuteronomy 1 and 14, and ye answered me and said, the things which thou hast spoken is good for us to do. So I took the chief of your tribes, wise men and known, and made them heads over you, captains over thousands, and captives over hundreds, and captains over fifties, and captives over tens, and officers among your tribes. So we go back to the first 14. It says, and ye answered me and said, the things which thou hast spoken is good for us to do. Meaning these things that, like, as far as having leadership, man, you know, having captains and officers over us, men of, like it said in verse 15, it says, so I took the chief of your tribes, and it says wise men and known. So these are wise men. He put wise men over the tribes, man. Right? Captains and officers over thousands and hundreds of men, man, and tens of hundreds, right? So it's important to have, you know, that system in play, man, because a lot of stuff comes from that, man. You have accountability, man. You have brothers that'll help you. Hey, look, if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, man, hey, look, they gonna help you out. They gonna let you know, hey, look, man, brother, you gotta step it up, you know. And these are things we need, man. Like, we can't be out here thinking that we're individualites, thinking that we can do this by ourselves. You need somebody. You need accountability, man. You can't be out here by yourself, man, because you'll be doing something wrong and you can't tell if whatever you're doing wrong, man. That's why you have that brother to be able to lift you up and tell you, hey, look, man, hey, King, you messing up right here. This is how you supposed to, you know, in X, Y, and Z. You have that brotherhood, that you have that accountability from the brothers, man. Right? Let's go. And plus, and it helps everything to be in order, man. Decently and in order, man, like the scriptures say, right? Let's get that in 1 Corinthians 14 and verse 40. It's 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 40. And it reads, let all things be done decently and in order. Everything must be done decently and in order, man. Right? Everything. And that's another key component to having that ranking order, that system, right? Because it's decently and in order, right? Everything is already laid out. You have a foundation, man. You have steps. You have goals that you have to achieve, right? They have a system in play. That's just like when you join the army, man. If you join the army, right? You see the army, and they have a ranking order system, man. When you first come in, hey, you do the academy, man, and you know, you get through that, and then you move up to the next level. This is the same thing, man, and it's truth, right? Let's get another one on that. Let's go to the book of Hebrews. I want that. Book of Hebrews, chapter. 13. We're going to read Hebrews 13 and verse 17. And it reads, this is Hebrews 13 and 17. It reads, obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls. Right? So you have these brothers that's in charge, man. They're watching over us, right? They're watching over our souls to make sure that we don't fall off, man. We don't get slothful in the truth, right? That we're staying on top of keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. That we're keeping the high holy days. That we know what days that the high holy days fall on, man. They making sure they're teaching, right? These are the things that's gonna help us, man. It benefits us, right, to be a part of a camp, man. Right? Reading on, as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and with hold on, Salakia, and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you. Right? So these brothers that's in charge, man, hey, they do it joyfully, man. You know, because it's all of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, right? We're gonna get one more. Let's go to the book of Peter. 1 Peter chapter 5. And verse 5. And it reads, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elders, right? Unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility, for Yahweh resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble. Right? So it's important for us to submit, man. You know, a lot of our people don't want to submit to people, right? That's because they don't have humility, man. They're not humble. Oh, I'm not submitting to that brother, man. That ain't the spirit to be in, man. We need to be humble, right? Because that's when the Most High is going to give you that increase. He going to give you everything that you need, right? To survive this this world that we're living in, man. It's a lot of stuff popping off in the world, man, and it's a lot of stuff to deal with, man. So it's good not to be on your own out here. Because when you're on your own out here, man, hey, Satan gonna tighten you up, man. They gonna him and the demons, man, they gonna stomp you out, man, in the spirit. They gonna kick your damn door down. You sleeping, and they gonna stomp you out, man, in the bed, man. You laying down in the bed, sleep, snoring. Hey, them demons gonna come through your door and stomp you the hell out, man. Because you don't have that protection, right? You don't have that backing from the camp, from the brothers, man. You don't have the brothers lifting you up, right? You ain't got the Most High, man, protecting you, man. You ain't got that hedge over you, right? Because you chose to be out here on your own, and you can't sense when you going off. Not saying that, hey, you got brothers out here that's on their own that can hold it down, you know. But you know, when you get in the jam, man, and you know, you need brothers, man. You're gonna need the brothers. You're gonna need the elders, man. You going through something. If you got to get a counsel, who gonna counsel you, man? Right? You go through, you and your rib have a problem, or if you got a situation pop up, who you gonna go to counsel for? You got to go to counsel for somebody. You can't counsel your damn self, right? You gotta have somebody in your corner. You gotta have somebody who you can go to, right? You gotta have somebody, man. That's why Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's why Yahweh put this system together, right? Because he knew our people we need each other, man. We're stronger together, right? So when you got the brothers, man, these captains and these officers that's a part of the camp, that's building up, that's trying to build you up, man. Hey, man, look, take heed to it. We need that. And I'm speaking off of experience, man. I tried to go out here on my own and do my thing, and yeah, I was studying, I was staying on top of things, but it was like something was missing, right? And the moment I got back around the brothers and got with the brothers, I got even stronger in the spirit. My spirit got stronger. I got more confident with the scriptures. It's just everything enhances, man, when you around brothers, man, because now you can test your learning. You can test what you learned and what you studied, and put it to the test with the brothers. Iron sharpen iron, things like that. That's why it's important to be around the brothers, man, that have that camp, man, right? But with that, y'all keep reading, praying, fasting, studying. Stay diligent, stay abounding in the work of the Lord. Stay 10 toes down for the Lord, because he 10 toes down for you, for all of us. And he gave us another 24, right? Each and every day he's waking us up. I say it again. I say it every time. He's waking us up every single day. What are you doing for him? You have to ask yourself that every single day. What am I going to do for the Lord today? He already did his part when he woke you up, right? Now, what are you going to do? That's what you have to ask yourself each and every day. He's waking us up. What are we doing for the Lord? A lot of our people just wake up and just do what the hell they want to do and don't even acknowledge the Lord at all, right? And it's sad, man. It's sad, man, because he's doing his part and we're not showing our gratitude, our love, our, everything for him, right? We need to be drawing closer to him, showing him our appreciation of him giving us a day of life, another chance, another shot to come back to him, to draw closer to him, right? Another day to get deep in the scriptures, man, to learn more about Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. This all we got in this world, man. This is all we got, literally. This world ain't nothing. If I didn't learn this, I wouldn't know what I'd be doing, man. All hell be breaking loose out here for me, man. But all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man, for giving me a chance to, be able to, learn this truth and being able to bring it out to you guys, right? To our people. But we got to endure until the end. This is not a race. This is a marathon. We got to endure until the end. We got to keep our fire burning. Keep that candle burning. Keep that oil in the lamp. And continue to do this work, man, of the Lord, right? But with that, I love y'all. Shalom.